brother.
When did my brother become so strong?
Father, save me.
He's your own brother. How could you bring yourself to do this? If you don't let go now, don't blame me for being heartless.
What's the matter, Vice Minister Tang? Feeling distressed?
You.
Don't be in such a hurry, Vice Minister Tang. The real heartbreak is yet to come. How they treated my sister is exactly how I will pay them back. If you're unhappy about it, it doesn't matter. We can talk in detail later. For now, just stand aside and watch. Yin, come here.
This is great! My brother has finally stood up for himself.
Father, save me. Father.
Tang Yi, what are you doing? Tang Hua is my only hope. He still has to take the palace examination. He absolutely cannot be ruined by Tang Yi's hand. Don't you dare. If you dare touch even a single finger on the two of them, I'll throw you out of the Tang family and strike your name from the genealogy.
Tang Yi, you're shameless. I am your sister-in-law. How could you do such a thing to me?
Did I do this? No. As a Special Forces soldier of the Dragon Nation, I would never do such a thing. Who are you? Why are you framing me? What's going on? Despite being a young master, in the Tang family, he was treated like a stray dog. It was truly pathetic. 3 years ago, his grandfather's Liu family fell from grace. Once Tang Jing had no more concerns, he finally tore off his mask. He brought his childhood sweetheart, Yan Shuangyu, and the 3 children they had together back into the Tang household.
My daughter.
Mother.
I've transmigrated. I am now a young master in the Great Yan Dynasty under the house of the Vice Minister of Personnel. Eventually, the mother fell ill and passed away soon after.
Mother. Get up.
The original host was weak-willed and never dared to resist. Even when the emperor bestowed a marriage upon a son of the Tang family, this was his chance to rise, yet he didn't even dare to fight for it. Instead, it was Yan Shuangyu who feared he might take the spot. She ruined his reputation first, and then she had him killed. You died such a pathetic death, leaving your enemies to torment your sister. Rest assured, I will take care of your sister for you.
Tang Yi, I am your sister-in-law. How could you treat me like this?
Shut up.
This waste. Shouldn't he be terrified, kneeling and begging me for mercy? Where did he get the nerve? To shout at me?
Fortunately, you are so hideous. Luckily, your scheme didn't work. Otherwise, I'd be disgusted for the rest of my life.
Damn you. You dare call me ugly. Someone help. Help. Assault. He's taking liberties.
Tang Yi, what on earth are you doing? Tang Yi, you total bastard. She is your sister-in-law. How could you do something so depraved? Worse than a beast. Give it to me. Your sister-in-law is right here. Give it to me. You're finished. The Tang family will be ours now. You still dare to resist? Tang Yi, you dare hit me? After doing something as vile as a beast, you still have the nerve to hit me. I'm going back to tell father.
Second brother, you are truly generous. Just to frame me, you'd even sacrifice your own wife's reputation. Impressive.
You.
I'm in a very bad mood today. If it hurts, suck it up.
Tang Yi, you. What do you want? I won't settle scores with you anymore. Just get lost.
However, I still have a score to settle with sister-in-law. You set me up and then have the nerve to act righteous, claiming you won't hold it against me? Where do you get the face? Now, sister-in-law doesn't need to settle scores with me anymore.
What are you waiting for?
Get him.
Go ahead and complain. Accuse me of whatever you like. I'll be in the West Courtyard waiting for your father to find me. Actually, I've been wanting to meet this beast who favours his concubine over his wife.
You can't even do simple chores properly. Just like your mother. Fragile and utterly useless.
Sister is in trouble.
Nanny, please don't be angry. I'll scrub them properly right now. If Yinner gets hurt, I won't have any clothes left. Don't let my brother see this.
Bah, whether Tang Yi knows or not, what does it have to do with me? If you don't want a beating, scrub faster. I'll give you the time of an incense stick. If you don't finish, you'll see what's coming to you. How dare you slack off?
Touch her again, and I'll twist your head off and kick it like a ball.
Oh no, brother found out after all. Brother, you're here. Brother, it's Yin Yin's fault. I made Nanny angry. Don't be angry with Nanny, okay? Yin Yin will work hard to clean the toilet.
No need to scrub. From now on, as long as I am here, Yin Yin doesn't have to do anything. Just be a happy little angel.
Still pretending? Get up. Don't slack off here.
Is being alive not good enough for you? Why must you provoke me?
Fourth young master, I was sent here by the mistress to discipline Miss Union. This is my way of teaching. If you have any complaints, fourth young master, you can go talk to the mistress. Go ahead and complain if you've got the guts. Madam only needs to whisper a few words in master's ear, and you'll receive the most brutal beating.
Mother, it's my fault. Don't go to that woman.
Be good. I'll listen to Yin Yin. I won't go looking for that woman then.
Miss Union, the etiquette I've taught you lately, have you thrown it all to the dogs? What do you mean, that woman? She is the matriarch of the Tang family, and your mother, yet you keep calling her that woman. You truly have no manners at all. Fourth young master, what is the meaning of this? Please do not interfere with me, as I discipline Miss Yin Yin. Otherwise, if the mistress and master find out, fourth young master, I'm afraid you will have to suffer again.
Little Yinar, listen to me carefully. No matter what happens next, do not be afraid. With your brother here from now on, no one can ever bully you. No one will ever dare to.
Yes, brother. I'm not afraid anymore.
Good girl, go sit over there. Watch your brother avenge you. You like using a whip to discipline people, don't you? It just so happens I like it too. Tang Yi, What do you think you're doing?
I am the mistress's trusted servant.
Just now in the east courtyard, I beat Tang Hao and his wife so hard that they can't even take care of themselves. You think I can't handle an old dog like you?
You dare touch me? I am Yan Shuangyu's person.
The ones I beat are exactly Yan Shuangyu's people. It is exactly Yan Shuangyu's people that I am beating.
Tang Yi, you gone mad. How dare you hit me? The matriarch will never let you off.
What are you talking about, Nanny? I am merely disciplining you. What the discipline my little sister could endure, surely someone of your age can't handle it?
Fourth young master. I will never dare to do it again. I will never dare to do it again. It was the eldest and second young masters who ordered me to punish Miss Yin Yin.
Tang Hao, Tang Hua.
I am just a servant. I didn't dare disobey my master's orders.
Brother, I'm fine now. It doesn't hurt anymore. It really doesn't hurt anymore.
How can it not hurt when you're in this state? Where is the medicine?
The medicine is right here.
Get out. Go back and tell Yan Shuangyu this. She can come after me if she wants, but she never should have touched my sister. She is courting death. Tell her to get ready to face my wrath.
What? This? Tang Yi did all of this?
My husband was right. Tang Yi has been acting very strangely lately. He doesn't show a hint of his former weakness. His entire being has become decisive and ruthless.
His Majesty's decree for the imperial marriage is about to be issued. We cannot afford any complications at this time.
Madam, save me.
Granny Wang? How did you end up like this?
It was Tang Yi. Madam, it was Tang Yi who beat this old servant. He even told me to tell you. To get yourself ready. To face his wrath.
What?
Face his wrath? Ridiculous. Just by himself? A motherless waste like him? What kind of trouble can he possibly stir up? The master should be returning about now. You two go to the main gate and wait for the master. The moment he returns, report Tang Yi's actions to him immediately. As for you, go back now. Claim that you have been severely traumatized and refuse to see anyone. As for me, Miss Kong Shilan of the Kong family has just sent over her visiting card. I will go and welcome her personally. A grand show like this needs an audience, doesn't it? This time, I will ensure Tang Yi is utterly destroyed.
Father, you're back. Choir. As long as you can win the palace exam, Father will certainly secure it for you. An imperial marriage decree from His Highness. The Kong family is a prestigious clan in the capital, marrying into their family. Your future will be limitless. You must work hard. Don't let Father down.
Yes, Father. But Father, these things originally belonged to my fourth brother, Tang Yi. If I seize them like this, it is not the way of a gentleman. The fourth brother is the legitimate son of the Tang family.
Don't mention that trash to me. In my heart, you are the only legitimate son.
Father.
Howard, what happened?
Father, you're finally back. You must seek justice for me. Tang Yi, that bastard. He's a beast. While I was out, he accosted my wife. When I caught him, he beat me mercilessly. Look at what he did to me.
Nonsense.
Master, it was indeed the fourth young master. My old bones were also battered by him. I beg Master to seek justice for me. And the second young master.
Guards, take this scoundrel and drag him here.
Vice Minister Tang, no need to doubt. As for hitting them, I certainly did. It's just that regarding the truth, there's a slight deviation.
Father, see? I wasn't lying. He's still acting violent? How dare you commit?
Something so depraved and subhuman. How dare you?
Vice Minister Tang, if I said I was the victim, would you believe me? What I want to say is your wife out of fear. I stole your son's spot for the imperial marriage, so you let your second son and his wife plot to frame me. Do you believe that?
Tang Yi, how dare you? Father, Xiao Yi is slandering Mother. For all these years, Mother has devoted her heart and soul to the Tang family. Everyone in this household has seen it. By slandering Mother like this, if word gets out, won't everyone say that Mother is a venomous woman?
Your mother's reputation outside, hasn't she always been known as a wicked woman? Even a venomous one.
You scoundrel. She may not be your biological mother, but she is the matriarch of the Tang family. She is still your mother. How dare you defame her like this?
Defame? Defame. Lord Tang, you truly are a devoted husband. Impressive.
What is this? How did this happen?
This is how your woman educated my younger sister. Lord Tang, with this method of education, are you satisfied?
Nanny Wang did it.
Haha. You useless trash. You're overthinking it. We are the ones who caused these injuries. You have no evidence. What can you do to me?
You hit her?
Master, Miss Tang Yin was being unruly. The madam ordered me to discipline her properly.
Someone drag her out and give her 30 strokes. Wait. Since she is the madam's servant, then let the madam deal with her. As for you, get lost and go back now. Stop making a scene here. As for Tang Yin's injuries, I will have a doctor look at them.
Your daughter was beaten half to death, and yet you settled it just like that, acting as if it were a favor. Who are you trying to impress? Vice Minister Tang. I have already given you a chance, but when I gave it to you, you proved to be useless. All right then. Since you refused to be reasonable, then I also happen to know a bit of martial arts.
What do you think you're doing? Nanny Wang. I have already dealt with her. What more do you want? Don't push your luck.
Dealt with. You call that dealing with her? Fine. Today, I shall teach you how the words dealt with are actually written.
Tang Yi,
You. Brother.
Is this really my brother? Since when did my brother become so strong?
Father, save me.
He's your own brother. How could you bring yourself to do this? If you don't let go now, don't blame me for being heartless.
What's the matter, Vice Minister Tang? Feeling distressed?
You.
Don't be in such a hurry, Vice Minister Tang. The real heartbreak is yet to come. How they treated my sister is exactly how I will pay them back. If you're unhappy about it, it doesn't matter. We can talk in detail later. For now, just stand aside and watch. Yin Yin, come here.
This is great. My brother has finally stood up for himself.
Father, save me. Father.
Tang Yi, what are you doing?
Tang Hua is my only hope. He still has to take the palace examination. He absolutely cannot be ruined by Tang Yi's hand. Don't you dare. If you dare touch even a single finger on the two of them, I'll throw you out of the Tang family and strike your name from the genealogy.
I couldn't ask for more. It's just the Tang family. Do you really think I give a damn about this identity?
Power.
Father.
Wire. It turns out you are the one in the Tang family who is truly the most ruthless and venomous. Guards, seize this wretched beast from me.
What kind of nonsense is that, Minister Tang? I'm teaching you how the word punishment is supposed to be written. Also, no need to kick us out. My sister and I are leaving the Tang family right now. From this day forth, between us and the Tangs, there will be no connection whatsoever. Of course, if Minister Tang wants to force us to stay, you're welcome to try. But you'd better be prepared to see the Tang family bathed in blood.
Saying I'd kick him out just now was merely an empty threat. The two of them are now even worse off than beggars. If they really leave, and that old scandal of favoring a concubine is brought to light again, the consequences will be unthinkable.
Father, you can't let him leave. He must die.
Father, second brother is right. We can't let him go. He is a devious villain. If he gets out, he'll ruin the Tang family's reputation, and yours along with it.
Stop right there. You ungrateful brat. Take Tang Yin and get back here this instant. This matter, we'll just pretend it never happened. If you dare take one step out of this house, I'll break your worthless legs.
So, you want us to stay? Well, that attitude won't cut it. Tell you what, I won't make it too hard for you. You and your sons apologize to me and beg us to stay. Remember, you are begging us to stay. In that case, we shall reluctantly stay. Vice Minister Tang, I'll give you only 3 breaths to decide. 3, 2, 1. Time is up. It seems Vice Minister Tang doesn't want us to stay after all. Xiao Yin, let's go.
Stop, Tang Yi. Your very existence is to me, Tang Jing, the greatest shame of my life. I cannot use force. If blood is spilled and word gets out, it will be a disgrace to the Tang family. I have no choice but to apologize now and let this trash stay. Once Tang Hua receives the imperial edict as the new top scholar, and the marriage is officially granted, at that time, who will care if Tang Yi lives or dies? My good son, I was wrong. I apologize to you. I beg you both to stay. Are you satisfied now?
Shouldn't father have been the dominant one and dealt with Tang Yi? Why does it feel like Tang Yi is the one who crushed father?
Flyer, Howare, get up and apologize to him.
Tang Yi,
We're sorry. It's our fault. We beg you. Please stay.
Not sincere enough. Far too stiff.
Tang Yi, don't push it.
I heard you have brilliant literary talent and are usually so arrogant that you'd never lower your head. Then why don't you lower your head for me right here today?
Tang Yi, don't push your luck.
Even your father has bowed his head. What right do you have to be so arrogant? One more word of nonsense, and you'll do more than just lower your head. You'll have to get on your knees. I'll give you 3 breaths as well. 3. 2.
I said, bow your head. To your brother, apologize. If you two have the guts, make him kneel to take it back.
Tang Yi, I am bowing my head to you. I beg you to stay.
I heard your apologies, but I don't accept them. However, seeing how sincere you are, we will reluctantly stay. Remember this. It was the 3 of you, father and sons, who begged us to stay.
Go to hell, Tang Yi. Father, save me.
Miss Kong, forgive me for this unsightly scene. Xiao Yi is just being unruly.
Uncle Tang, grandfather always said, the Tang family has excellent discipline. Seeing it for myself today? It is indeed. Excellent. Since that's the case, I shall state my purpose plainly. I will not marry into the Tang family. I am unwilling. Even if His Majesty issues an edict, I will not comply. If you wish to marry me, then eldest young Master Tang, or fourth, young Master Tang, must show their true talent. 10 days from now, I will be at Shen Garden, hosting the Shen Garden Poetry Gathering. Once Tang Hua, or Tang Yi wins the top prize, only then shall we discuss marriage. Uncle Tang, please settle your family affairs first. Farewell.
Miss Kong.
Master, please don't be angry.
Enough. Keep your precious son in check. If he ruins my grand plans, I will hold you solely responsible.
Master,
Father,
Tang Yi, I truly underestimated you. You think by ruining Tang Hua's reputation in front of Kong Shilan, you've won? Then you'll have a chance to marry her. Pa, dream on. My son is the Huiyuan. After the palace examination in a few days, he is very likely to become the Zhuangyuan personally appointed by His Majesty. By then, he will have achieved Sanyuan Jidi. Not just Kong Shilan, even in the capital, the daughters of the most prominent families will be fighting to marry him. But what about you? You're just a brat, born to a mother, but never raised by one. How dare you compare yourself to my son?
If that's the case, then I am definitely marrying Kong Shilan. As for your son, I'm sorry, but I will make you watch with your own eyes as his entire sense of pride is crushed under my feet, bit by bit.
Don't you dare.
Let's go. It took Tang Hua 4 or 5 years, and even then only with Tang Jing's help to achieve his fame. But for me to take the capital by storm, 1 day is enough. $100 taels per poem. Payment up front. Honest prices for everyone. Confidential delivery daily. Limit 1 poem per person.
The poet immortal has descended to the mortal world, only to become a beggar.
100 taels. Pay up first. You've gone mad for money, haven't you?
A mere beggar is actually more arrogant than those renowned masters of the literary world.
My brother said 100 taels, so it's 100 taels. No arguments allowed.
The little girl has quite a sharp tongue.
Everyone, you get what you pay for. Since I dare to ask for this price, I naturally have the talent to justify it.
My friend, may I ask who your mentor is? What famous works have you produced? How dare you demand such an outrageous price?
I studied under Li Bai, Du Fu, Bai Juyi, Lu, Yu, and the Northwest Institute of Technology. If you want to watch the show, fine. But if you want to play the fraud buster, that's fine too. But pay up first.
Why should we pay just to question you, right?
Young man, since you put it that way, I'd like to see what you can do. If the poem you write satisfies me, I'll double the payment. But if I'm not satisfied, you pack up and get out. How about that?
Deal. But pay first.
Is he crazy? Someone's actually buying it.
Tell me, what kind of poem would you like, Elder? A pastoral landscape? Frontier poetry? Or something else?
The Beatty army is currently pressing at our borders. The court is divided on whether or not to go to war, and the debate is endless. Use that theme and write as you wish. Write me a poem.
It's finished. Please have a look. Are you satisfied?
Finished so quickly? No need for inspiration? No need for polishing? My master is not satisfied. Pack your things at once and get out of here.
I told you, he's just a beggar. What could he possibly write? If he can write poetry, then so can I. Just get lost.
Pay up. I am very satisfied with this young man's poem. Pay him 100 taels. No. Pay 500 taels.
How is this possible? He was just scribbling nonsense. He didn't even need a moment to think.
500 taels. No, 600 taels. A poem worth 600 taels must surely be a masterpiece that will endure for ages.
Thank you. Farewell.
Send someone to follow him. Find out the true background of this beggar. To possess such literary talent, he is certainly no ordinary man. Let's go. Back to the palace.
This brat, just this morning, looked like a total beggar. How is it that after one trip out, it's as if he's become a different person?
The things they're wearing are worth at least 50 taels. Tang Yi and his sister. Where did they get so much money?
Well, Tang Yi. So it was you who stole Mother's money. You despicable little thief.
My lord, Howard is just talking nonsense. It's not like that at all. As for my 100 taels, perhaps I just forgot where I put it.
Tang Yi, did you not hear me? Do you have no explanation for this? You know the Tang family rules. For theft, it is 30 strokes of the cane. Do you want to find out for yourself?
An explanation? Vice Minister Tang, you seem to have forgotten one thing. Everything the Tang family eats and uses now was bought with the money my mother left behind. It is Yan Shuangyu and her sons who have usurped the inheritance that rightfully belongs to me. And Tang Yin, not only did I not steal, but even if I did take it, it is my own money to take. Do I need your permission? Do I owe you any explanation?
You.
My lord, I never intended to seize Xiao Yi's property. I was only worried about Xiao Yi. The siblings are young and easily deceived. I only intended to temporarily keep it safe for them. Master,
Xiao Yi, do not speak such nonsense. Mother's diligence and thrift in managing this house are plain for all to see. Mother is a paragon of virtue, yet you humiliate her like this. This is an act of filial impiety. If this were taken to court,
You would surely be flogged. That is your mother. I only have one mother. Her name was Liu Ruyu. Furthermore, I heard you are supposedly a man of great talent. Do you have some misunderstanding regarding the phrase virtuous and kind? Someone like your mother doesn't even deserve those words.
you, Tang Yi, no matter how silver-tongued you are, it doesn't change the fact that you stole Mother's money.
If you didn't steal it, where did you get the money for new clothes? And all this food?
My brother didn't steal any money. The money was earned by my brother and me. Second brother, you're wrongly accusing him.
Yina, don't cry. We have no need to explain ourselves to trash.
You earned it? How laughable. What could you possibly do to earn this much? Father, don't listen to their excuses. You cannot believe them. They definitely stole that money.
Enough. Howard, do not speak to your brother in such a manner.
Master, please don't be angry. I'm sure Xiao Yi just took the silver by mistake. A few words of correction will suffice. Don't be too hard on the boy. If the child did something wrong, we are also to blame. We just need to guide him gently.
You unfilial son, I can accept that you are ordinary, and I can even accept that you are not as good as your elder brother. But what I absolutely cannot accept is you resorting to petty theft and disgracing the Tang family. Now, hand over the rest of the silver.
Master, please don't be so harsh with a boy. Xiao Yi, hurry up and return the rest of the silver right now. Look, you've made your father furious.
Second, Madam Tang, are you certain it was 100 taels, right?
Yes, it was 100 taels.
$100 taels, 200 taels, 3 for 500 taels, 510 taels, 520 taels, 530 taels. Second, Madam Tang, I'm afraid this isn't the silver you lost, is it?
How can this be possible?
Master, see, I told you, I must have misremembered. You see, we have clearly wronged Xiao Yi. Xiao Yi, I apologize to you.
My apology. Save it, as if you are worthy of apologizing to me.
Master, look at Xiao Yi.
Enough. I really never expected that it would actually be you all, conspiring to frame Tang Yi.
Master.
Let it be, let it be. So what if he was framed? After all, those I care about the most are still you all. However, this is the only time. If there is a next time, I will break your legs.
Master, it seems Liu Ruyu really did leave these two siblings a massive fortune. Damn it.
This massive fortune now belongs to us.
Why? Do you already have a plan?
Let's go.
Brother, our money, it's all gone.
Don't worry, Yin Yin. Brother promises you the money they stole today, Brother will make them get on their knees and pay it back tenfold.
Hungry, I feast on the flesh of the invaders. Laughing, I thirst for the blood of the Xiongnu. Wait until we reclaim our lost lands to pay homage at the Golden Palace.
What does Minister Tang think of this?
This is truly a stirring, powerfully righteous masterpiece for the ages. May I ask, Your Majesty, who penned these lines?
They were written by a young man.
How could this be the work of a mere youth?
Vice Minister Tang, I wish to ask you.
Your servant is filled with trepidation.
Vice Minister Tang, I wish to ask you. Who is the legitimate heir of the Tang family?
The legitimate heir? It is Tang Hua, of course.
Think again?
The legitimate heir is Tang Yi. However,
that's more like it. When I left the palace yesterday, I ran into those two siblings. After seeing their condition, I finally believe that Vice Minister Tang is truly upright and honest. From now on, if anyone dares to stand in this court and impeach you for corruption, I shall have their entire clan executed. Actually, it is also my own failing. I had no idea that the annual salary of a fourth-rank official in my court could not even support his own family.
Your servant is terrified and begs for forgiveness.
Minister Tang, you flatter me. Today, the two of us are just catching up. When I saw them yesterday, the brother and sister were in rags. I could not bear to see it, so I bestowed upon them 600 taels. I specifically instructed that these 600 taels in silver notes were for their use only, and not to be given to others. But someone just reported that the notes were used by someone else. Tell me, who exactly would dare to defy my will?
Tang Yi's 600 taels from yesterday were given by His Majesty. I'm finished. It's all over.
Why does Tang Yi suddenly want to practice martial arts? Do you want to join the army?
If you want to join the military, I can help. As long as you kneel down and kowtow to me a few times, maybe I'll consider it.
You're wrong. I'm practicing my strikes simply so that in the future, I can educate you all more effectively.
Our goal for coming here today was to provoke him, wasn't it? As long as he dares to lay a hand on me, Father will be furious. Driving him out of the Tang family will be easy. And as for his money, won't it all be ours?
So you really did steal the money?
Fourth brother, this is a matter among scholars. How could you call it stealing? All of these items were bought, using your 500 taels of silver. Well, are you angry yet? It can't be helped. Big brother is a man of letters. The 4 treasures of the study must be replaced every month. Only new ones can save face.
And I need to buy your sister-in-law a new hairpin every month. You will be footing the bill.
Don't you worry. Big brother and second brother won't take your money for nothing. Next time we beat you, we'll go a bit easier on you.
Hey, big brother, going easy on him should cost more than 500 taels. We came here today, specifically for the money your mother left behind.
That's right. From now on, your money, Big brother will spend it for you. As for you, you'd better stay. The lowly ant that you are, don't even dream of rising up. I am the Tang family's only true legitimate son. The Tang family is mine. The emperor's arranged marriage is for me. And Kong Shilan is mine as well. As long as I'm around, you will always be nothing but dirt under my feet.
Is that so?
Big brother and second brother are in for it now.
You stole my money, so you should have tucked your tails, yet you dare to show up here trying to push your luck. It seems you two have misunderstood something. You've mistaken my past restraint for weakness. Just 2 days ago, I clearly taught you a lesson, crippled Tang Hao, and utterly humiliated Tang Jing. Any sane person should know that I'm not the same man I used to be. Where do you get the nerve to still come and provoke me? Yina, go inside. Close your eyes, cover your ears, and don't look or listen.
Tang Yi, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Giving you exactly what you want, of course. You came looking for me today. Didn't you just want me to deal with you? Normally, for such unreasonable requests, I am more than happy to oblige. Tang Yi, how dare you? Now, it's your turn.
Tang Yi, Don't do anything rash. Father favors me the most. If you dare harm me, he won't let you get away with it.
After everything that has happened, you actually still think you can use Vice Minister Tang to threaten me? Have your brains been eaten by pigs?
Zhao Yi, your big brother was only joking with you. I say, look at you. Why can't you take a joke?
I just don't like being joked with.
Tang Yi, how dare you strike me? You bastard. You're still hitting me? I'm telling you.
Tang Yi, stop this instant. Otherwise, I will surely make life worse than death for you and your sister.
You clearly wanted to play the victim in front of Tang Jing to file a heavy complaint against me. Now that I've given you the opportunity, you're suddenly backing down? What a massive hypocrite.
So what if I am? Even if I'm framing you, a piece of trash like you only deserves to endure it. With those filthy hands of yours, how dare you touch my son?
I touched him. What of it? One more word out of you, and believe me, I'll kill him.
Don't you dare. If you dare lay a single finger on my son, I will make sure today that you and your sister are ground to dust.
Care to find out? Let's see if, before my sister and I are ground to dust, I can first make your two precious sons be buried with us.
What exactly do you want?
Things would have been easier if you had this attitude from the start. First of all, the way you just spoke to me really pissed me off. Don't you think you should start by apologizing to me?
This guy, he really has changed. And now, you actually dare to threaten me in front of everyone. Xiao Yi, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have spoken to you like that.
I don't accept your apology. But at least you're showing the right attitude now. Now then, second Madam Tang, it's time to pay up. I said I wanted 10 times the amount back. 5,000 taels. Not a single tael less. If you dare be short by even one tael, I will take the arms and legs of your two precious sons to settle the debt.
Xiao Yi, you can punish me however you wish. I will take the blame, but your eldest and second brothers, they are innocent. They have always cherished and loved you, treating you as their own flesh and blood. You shouldn't treat them like this. If your father finds out about this, it will break his heart.
What is all this commotion again? Can't you all just live in peace for once?
Master, you're finally back. Master, please, save Hua and Hao. Xiao Yi wants to break their arms and legs. Master, please save Hua. He still has the palace examination to attend. Xiao Yi, look how he's beaten his brother's face. It's covered in blood. How can he ever face anyone again?
Help. Tang Yi is trying to kill me. Father, quick, protect us. See that? Neither of us even provoked him.
Weren't you acting all tough? Go on. Keep it up. Just wait for Father's wrath to kick you out of this house.
If you have something to say, can't you just sit down and talk it out properly? You all share the blood of the Tang family. You are brothers, not enemies.
At a time like this, shouldn't the master be absolutely furious, give Tang Yi a severe beating, and throw him out of the house?
Father is actually being calm and composed and discussing things with Tang Yi. How is this possible?
It's quite simple if you want me to let them go. Not difficult at all. They stole my silver. 5,000 taels. Return it while kneeling. Then we can call it even.
That is silver, rewarded by His Majesty. If His Majesty finds out about this, our Tang family will be finished.
Father, I didn't steal it. Tang Yi is framing us. Please, seek justice for me, Father.
You scoundrel. You still dare to claim innocence?
Master,
Do you have any idea? Just because you took his silver notes, I almost didn't make it back alive today.
Master, what's come over you? It was clearly Tang Yi who heard our howl.
You ignorant woman,
Master,
do you realize that even if the Tangs aren't a great noble house, we are still a lineage of scholars? You actually taught them to steal, and even framed their own brother. I didn't, Master. Father is actually speaking up for Tang Yi. How can one morning court session change father into a different person?
The silver notes have unique markings. The identity of the person who gave me those notes is clearly far from simple. I reckon after they traced Yina's and my identities, they reported directly to the Emperor. That's why he gave Tang Jing a piece of his mind. All right, enough with the act. I'm not in the mood to escalate this matter further. But the condition is, I want all 5,000 taels, not a single cent less.
Give him the silver. Well, do my words mean nothing now?
Master, the Tang family is out of silver.
What? I remember clearly. When Ruyu passed away, after settling the accounts, the Tang family still had 50,000 taels of silver. It's only been a few days, and you say it's all gone?
Master, the family's businesses have been sluggish lately. Combined with the gift-giving among noble families and the various household expenses, the Tang family right now, indeed, has very little silver left. But Master, though the Tang family is short on cash, we can give Xiao Yi a shop as compensation. Xiao Yi, from now on, the profits of this shop will all belong to you. What do you think?
What wishful thinking, Madam Tang. With just one shop, you think you can just brush me off? Fine, I'll take shops instead of silver, but I want this many.
5? Why don't you just become a bandit?
I meant 50 shops. That times is what I call robbery.
What? You've lost your mind. The Tang family's shops, all of them added together, only amount to 20. Where are we supposed to get 50?
You unfilial brat. Don't push your luck any further. Even if we sold 5 shops, they would fetch a considerable sum of silver.
Of course, you're free to refuse. But I promise you, as long as I draw breath, I will reach the palace gates before the day is out. I'll be there kneeling to demand an audience with His Majesty. So, Vice Minister Tang, I suggest you think very carefully what matters more, your career or these shops and silver.
The Tang family doesn't have 50 shops. However, I can transfer the property on Vermilion Bird Street, Yinka Restaurant, to you. Yinka Restaurant is in a prime location. Based on its current market value, it's worth over 50,000 taels. I'll transfer it to you now to cover 5,000 taels.
How about that? Mother, you.
But as for this, Yinka Restaurant, Tianxiang Restaurant is right across from it. Everything I can use as collateral, I've already offered to you. It just depends on whether you have the guts to take it.
Mother, that's a brilliant move. Ever since Tianxiang Restaurant opened, Yinka Restaurant's business has plummeted. After all, the one behind Tianxiang Restaurant is the imperial family.
Why wouldn't I dare? I'm not like these 2 lovely sons of yours who don't even know how to run a restaurant.
You.
Don't forget what I said before. Tang Hao and Tang Hua must bow and hand the contract to me personally. And as for the 2 of you, you must also bow and apologize.
Tang Yi, you, don't go too far.
Do exactly as he says. Family scandals should not be aired in public.
Father.
Master.
I said, do as he says.
Tang Yi. Here is the restaurant agreement. Take it.
Regarding the silver note, I wrongly accused you. I'm sorry.
Tang Yi, you.
Shush. Quiet down. This is what you owe my mother. I'm merely collecting a little bit of interest. Now, get lost.
How presumptuous. You rebellious son.
Look, it's the little poet immortal. It really is him.
Little poet immortal, I'll pay double. Write me a poem.
I'll pay triple.
Everyone, let's calm down and talk. Who stepped on my foot? Stop pulling my clothes. Hey, mister, watch it. You're spitting all over my face. Greetings, old General Dai. Greetings, Prince Fu. Di Kang is the great general of Great Yan. He is the pillar of stability for the entire empire. In all of Great Yan, every citizen knows him. Prince Fu, the late emperor's elder brother, he once used only his wit to talk down an enemy army of 100,000. Every household has his portrait.
How am I the only one who remains unknown? He didn't even bother to bow to me.
I am Tang Yi, your junior. I'm afraid I don't know how should I address you, mister.
My name is Xiao Se. You can call me Uncle Xiao.
Greetings, Uncle Xiao. Thank you for your intervention today, Uncle Xiao. Otherwise, Yina and I would probably have been trampled to pieces.
I'm just teasing you. Stand up now.
Kid, so you're that little poet immortal? Good. Your poetry is exceptionally written.
Your Man Zhang Hong strengthened His Majesty's resolve to go to war with the Northern Dai. It gave hope to the generals, who have been raring for a fight.
Kid, that poem you wrote doesn't quite suit my current state of mind. Could you write another one for me? Let me really show up those spineless civil officials.
Grandpa, pay first. My brother said you must pay up front.
General Dai, please excuse her. She's just a child. Pay no mind to a child's words.
No matter, it's fine. The little girl is right. One should pay first. Here. Please, allow me. Drunk, I trim the lamp's wick to gaze at my sword. In dreams, I return to the camps where horns echo. Succulent beef is shared among my brave men. 50 strings play the stirring songs of the frontier, reviewing the troops on the autumn battlefield. Our horses charge as swift as the legendary Duluth. Bow strings thundered with a startling crack. To fulfill the emperor's grand ambition for the realm and win eternal glory in life and after death. Yet alas, gray hair grows in vain. I shall head to Zhuangyuan Street shortly. I'm going to infuriate those old rascals in the civil service.
General Dai, Uncle Xiao, Prince Fu. If there is nothing else, we shall take our leave.
Yinner pays her respects to Uncle Xiao and the General Grandpa General, Grandpa Fu.
That Tong Jing, he's a real piece of work. Bah.
This boy is a true talent. Your Majesty, why not groom him directly?
Wait a little longer. The time is not yet ripe. That girl from the Kong family. To avoid the marriage I arranged, she organized some Shen Garden poetry gathering. I, however, believe this is a perfect opportunity. Young man, what are you up to?
Oh, I have just taken over Yinka Tower. I plan to carry out some renovations before reopening for business. During this time, it might be a bit noisy. I hope you can overlook it, eunuch.
Is that all?
Once I reopen, I will compete with Tianxiang Tower fairly for customers. I hope you won't take offense, eunuch.
Do you really think your little restaurant can compete with our Tianxiang Tower?
I have a secret recipe to earn a modest living. This is a small token of my respect for you, eunuch.
Eunuch, I can't hold on much longer.
This eunuch is obsessed with wine. As long as we stay on good terms and build a rapport, the restaurant's success is guaranteed.
Excellent wine. What kind of wine is this?
This is distilled wine. My brother made it by boiling a whole cartload of liquor.
You just leaked your brother's recipe to the eunuch. Well, in that case, I shall accept it. Remember to send a few more jars in the future.
Young man of the Tang family.
Your Highness, weren't you going out for a patrol? Why are you hiding here in Tianxiang Tower?
I was about to leave, but the more I think about it, the more annoyed I get. Why does that old fool Dai Kang have such a magnificent poem? You must also compose a poem for me, otherwise I won't let you off.
What kind of poem does your Highness desire? Tell me your requirements, and I shall do it.
The Jinkang humiliation. On that day, I stood upon the city walls of the capital, beholding the prosperity of the past and the ruins that remain today. Yet I was utterly powerless. Wait a moment. You are writing it now, without any time to reflect?
No need. The nation is shattered, yet mountains and rivers remain. Spring in the city brings thickets of grass and trees. Grieving the separation, the birds' cries startle the heart.
The nation is shattered, yet mountains and rivers remain. Spring in the city brings thickets of grass and trees. What is the title of this poem?
Let us call it The Old Prince Fu Remembers the Jinkang Humiliation. Beacon fires have blazed for 3 months straight. A letter from home is worth 10,000 pieces of gold. Scratching my white hair, it grows ever thinner until it can no longer hold a hairpin. Yina, what's wrong?
Today, we shall not discuss politics. We shall focus only on the palace examination. A single, Man Jang Hong, composed by the little immortal poet, was so stirring that it made me decide to no longer yield to the Northern Dai. Yet, you gentlemen feel that we should still negotiate peace with them, to the point that since my decree was issued, the Ministry of War has been lax in mobilizing the army, and the Ministry of Revenue has been passive in gathering supplies. Very well, I shall give you all one more chance. For today's palace examination, the prompt shall be, what if I declare war on the Northern Dai? What would the outcome be? Taking this as your main theme, compose a poem or a song lyric. See, I The best one shall be named the top scholar, Shuang Yuan.
Is your majesty making things difficult for us? Or for those, Class A scholars?
It seems that today, if you fail to compose a masterpiece of poetry, this matter will not be settled so easily.
Oh, a poem like Man Jiang Hong. In all the world, how many could possibly write one?
Your Majesty, as the top scholar of the imperial examinations, I ought to, for all these talented scholars, set a proper example. This Man Jiang Hong, while exceptionally well written and filled with stirring passion, is ultimately nothing but empty affectation. Though Great Yan is vast, obsession with war inevitably leads to ruin. This is an eternal truth. Today, allow me, on behalf of the ministers, to present to your Majesty an admonitory poem.
My dear young minister, then begin your performance.
You little brat. Having a good time, aren't you?
Yinner greets second brother and sister-in-law. Yinger shouldn't have run away. Yinner will go back right now.
What's the matter, little Yinner? Are you afraid of your sister-in-law? Then tell me, Yinner, what has your brother been busy with lately?
Brother said that I mustn't tell anyone about him selling poems.
You won't talk? Is that so?
Then I'll just have to take little Yinner back with me to question you more closely.
The nation is shattered, yet mountains and rivers remain.
What a fine poem.
In the city, spring burgeons amidst deep grass and trees. Grieving for the times, even the flowers are moved to tears. Sorrowed by parting, the birds' hearts are startled. Beacon fires have raged for 3 months straight. A letter from home is worth 10,000 pieces of gold. My white hair thins with every scratch, almost unable to hold a hairpin.
Excellent. A truly magnificent poem. What a masterpiece.
Who says we couldn't write such a poem? We have written it.
Who says we literati cannot write verses to advise His Majesty to end the war and cease all hostilities? Who?
Excellent. Truly worthy of the top scholar on the golden list. Brilliantly written.
You have raised a fine son. Well done. He hasn't shamed his father.
Tang Yin, I must endure this. I can't let brother know. I can't make him worry anymore.
What's wrong, Yinner? Is the food not to your liking?
No, brother. The food you cooked is delicious.
Yinner,
Brother,
tell me.
I'm fine, brother. It doesn't hurt.
Let me put some medicine on it. Yinner, Sleep now. Just sleep.
Fourth brother, you've finally come. Fourth brother, you've finally come. Today is a day of great joy for our Tang family. If you hadn't come, I was planning to have Tang Hao carry you here. Father, I knew it. Xiao Yi knows how to distinguish right from wrong when it comes to major family matters.
He's lecturing me. He stole my poem to win the Zhuangyuan title, yet he expects me to see the big picture and slog away for the Tang family like a beast of burden.
What is wrong with you? Your brother has just been named the new Zhuangyuan. Can't you even say a single word of congratulation?
If I say congratulations, it might cost him his head. Are you sure you want that?
Insolent. The one standing before you is not only the new Zhuangyuan, but also a senior compiler of the Hanlin Academy. How dare you be so arrogant?
Do you have any idea that with one word from my brother now, crushing you is easier than crushing an ant?
We are brothers, after all. Why talk of such grim matters? Actually, I should thank you. If it weren't for those poems of yours, I might have missed out on becoming the top scholar. I know you feel resentful right now, but what can you do about it? You can only endure it. You want to resist? Who would believe a single word you say? If I'm not mistaken, the person writing those poems for you is the little poet immortal, right? How about this? Tell me who the little poet immortal is, and I can guarantee that you and your sister, Tang Yi, will live the rest of your lives in peace. What do you say?
Tang Hua, keep playing the clown. Enjoy your final days of arrogance. When the person who will deal with you returns to the capital, only then will you understand the meaning of utter ruin and disgrace. As for the little poet immortal you mentioned, the one the whole world is talking about, that would be me.
If you were the poet immortal, then the Qinghai River would be clogged with the corpses of all the scholars in the capital.
You impudent brat. If you want glory, learn from your brother and earn it with your own merit. Boasting like this, who do you think you are? I know you're jealous of him. He became the newly crowned top scholar, and it eats you up inside.
Humph.
Even so, you'll endure it for me today. If you dare to go out and embarrass us, I won't spare you.
His Highness the Crown Prince has arrived.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Insolence! Who are you? Why do you not kneel before the Crown Prince?
You rebellious son, kneel down. Kneel down.
It is no matter. Everyone, rise. I am just like you all today. Today, we are all here to enjoy the banquet. There is no need for such formalities.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Congratulations, Vice Minister Tang. You have raised such an exceptional son. A new top scholar in his 20s. Looking back through the long course of history, there have been very few like him.
Your Highness flatters us too much.
Tang Hua is indeed brilliantly talented, with outstanding abilities. I admire him greatly. However, Vice Minister Tang, you must also pay attention to the education of your other children, lest they go out in the future and bring shame upon the Tang family.
I want everyone to know that the son born of Liu Ruyu is not even worthy to carry my son's shoes. It is a pity for Xiao Yi. He's a bright boy. If only he could let go of his resentment over Sister Liu's passing, and under my careful guidance, even if he couldn't make the honor roll, at least he wouldn't be so ill-mannered as to offend His Highness.
How can you blame yourself, Mother? You have already been more than kind. Since he was a child, his food and clothes were even better than Big Brother's and Tang Hao's. It is his own fault for being so worthless. Who else is there to blame?
No manners, no discipline, and absolutely no talent. Yet he dares to offend the Crown Prince himself. He has absolutely no upbringing at all.
You can say that again. No wonder Lord Tang had to bring his mistress back home. Why not bring the mistress? And the talented child home? Should we just let a piece of trash like this ruin the reputation of the Tang family?
Tang Hua, you have done well. His Majesty has appointed you as a compiler in the Hanlin Academy. It shows how much he values you. Keep up the good work. Your future prospects will surely be limitless.
Yes, Your Highness. I shall give my all to my duties. Until my last breath.
Good. You must be Tang Hao.
Yes, Your Highness. I'm honored Your Highness still remembers me.
Of course I do. You three Tang brothers. The eldest is in the Hanlin Academy, the youngest is in the army, fighting on the frontiers, and you alone chose commerce to manage the family's affairs. You are a crucial pillar of this family. Both your elder and younger brothers need your support.
See, even the Crown Prince has to acknowledge my worth. Tang Yi, how dare you even try to compete with me? Thank you for your kind words, Your Highness. I shall continue to work hard.
Your Highness, this is my fourth brother, Tang Yi.
Not bad. I shall refrain from further comment.
Compared to your hypocritical ways, although I may not be much, I am indeed far better than any of you.
Your Highness, please, come inside.
Tang Yi, what is that filthy thing you're holding? Throw it out this instant. You're embarrassing our elder brother. What a disgrace.
Tang Yi, what trouble are you causing now? Get out of here.
Vice Minister Tang, there's no need to hurry. I will see myself out. But first, on one condition, I must finish my business here.
Blood must be paid with blood. Tang Yi, what do you mean by that? Stop spouting such venomous lies. What debt could our family possibly owe? Speak up. Get out of here. Let me go. Let go.
He actually dares to use force.
Howard,
Howard.
he certainly has a lot of nerve. Do you have a death wish?
What debt are you talking about? Now, you know,
Today was supposed to be the Tang family's moment of glory. The entire capital envied us. And now, how did it come to this?
I have no idea. It's an internal feud within the Tang family. It's quite a spectacle.
You scoundrel. You unfilial brat. Making a scene is one thing, but you're assaulting people without cause. Even if you're hurting people, the one you're hurting is your own brother.
I'm not making a scene. I am saving the Tang family. I am saving the Tang family. As for hurting people without cause, why don't you ask your precious son and his wife exactly what they did to my sister?
Father, we didn't do anything. To Tang Yin. Tang Yi is framing me.
What is going on?
Mother, it's all my fault. I saw Yinner trip while chasing butterflies, so I kindly went to help her up. Who would have thought it would become an excuse for fourth brother to attack us?
Yes, Linju and I, we saw our little sister fall, so the two of us went to help her up. Father, Tang Yi, he is falsely accusing me.
Howard, this is not your fault. Leave it to your father to handle. He will give you justice.
So that's what happened. He just can't stand to see others succeed. Such people are truly loathsome.
Indeed. I thought he was being kind, standing up for his sister. Who would have thought that he was actually using her to slander his own brother and sister-in-law? How shameful.
You bastard. Get back home this instant. I'll deal with you once we're back tonight.
Vice Minister Tang, let me say a few words. Young man, the path of life must be walked one step at a time. Be sure not to let your reach exceed your grasp. You are still young. Admitting that others are better than you is not that difficult.
How laughable. Do you really think that a few instigating words can turn black into white? I didn't come here today to preach a sermon, nor am I here to listen to your reason. As far as I'm concerned, whoever dares to harm my sister, no matter how powerful they may be, don't you dare talk to me about reason.
My sister is the only reason I need. What are you doing? You ungrateful son.
What is happening? What's going on here? Look at her.
She is so young and so full of kindness toward this world. How could you lay a hand on her?
Tang Yi, how dare you?
I do not accept apologies.
With the Crown Prince present, how could you commit such an atrocity?
My business here is done. I'm leaving. Enjoy your meal.
Such insolence. You?
He actually laid a hand on him.
Halt. Halt. Did you not hear me?
I heard you. So what? You want to tell me what to do? You are in no position to do so. As the crown prince of this realm, with the Beatty army invading and the nation in peril, what you should be doing is easing His Majesty's burdens, not wasting your efforts on courting powerful officials. A crown prince like you, throughout history, rarely meets a good end.
Heavens, did I hear that right? This fellow actually dared to lecture the crown prince.
Indeed. This is simply madness.
Does he not know that disaster comes from the tongue? Slandering and defying the imperial family is a capital offense.
He truly has a death wish.
Silence. You unfilial son. Kneel down now and apologize to His Highness.
I cannot let this waste of space destroy the reputation I've carefully built for over a decade. But if I do not kill him, my rage shall never be appeased. A lecture well received. You are right. Currently, Great Yan is beset by threats from within and without. For me to neglect state affairs and come here to attend a banquet is indeed improper. However, as a subject, to injure someone in my presence and behave so insolently before me, where is your respect for me? And where do you hold the laws of Great Yan? Today, by all that is right and just, I cannot show you any leniency.
You scoundrel. Who gave you the audacity to question the crown prince? Kneel down this instant. Apologize to His Highness. Do you want to bring ruin upon the Tang family?
Today, you have ruined this banquet. Do you really want father to end up like you, with his reputation utterly destroyed?
Tang Hua, wear a mask for long enough, and you actually start to believe it's real. That Tang Jing will be disgraced is a certainty, but it won't be because of me. It will be because of you. I won't expose you today, not because I lack the ability to do so, but because some things are far more convincing when they come from someone else.
Tang Yi, stop playing these psychological games with me. If you have something to say it directly. Both father and the crown prince are here to preside over the justice you seek.
You insolent brat. You just assaulted your brother and sister-in-law, and now you intend to slander your own brother?
Since he doesn't appreciate your concern, why bother wasting your breath on him? Tang Yi, you committed violence in my very presence. This is an open defiance of Great Yan law. The laws of Great Yan shall not be violated. Guards, seize Tang Yi at once. Take him to the capital prefecture to await his sentence.
Yes, Your Highness.
Your Highness. Your Highness. Forget it. This bastard brought this on himself. We cannot let him endanger the entire Tang family. Let him suffer a bit in prison first. Once the crown prince's anger cools, we'll find a way to get him out. Unfilial son. What a rebellious son.
Yes, just like that. Go ahead and resist. If you dare to fight back, you're dead meat for sure.
Resistance is futile. Show no mercy.
Perfect. Personally, I'm not the type to surrender without a fight. But Your Highness, you'd better think twice. Once blood is shed today, we will be sworn enemies. If we are enemies, then I cannot allow you to ever take that throne. Since we are enemies, if I survive today, your position as the crown prince won't last much longer.
The crown prince's personal guards could mince you into a pulp in seconds. still acting so arrogant even now.
Look at you. If I were in your shoes, I'd kowtow and beg the Crown Prince for mercy immediately. Crown Prince has always been magnanimous. Sparing your miserable life might just be possible.
Stubborn fool. Attack.
Stop!
This. Who is this?
Greetings to the Crown Prince.
This is the youngest daughter of the Tang family.
Yina, go back quickly. Brother is here. Everything will be fine.
This time, Yinner cannot listen to brother. Brother has protected me for so many years. It's Yinner's turn to protect brother for once.
Truly worse than a beast. Indeed, to a child who could be so heartless, with such severe injuries.
No wonder Tang Yi is out for blood. If this were my daughter, I would have gone on a killing spree too.
My brother is not someone who loses his temper easily, nor is he a disrespectful person. He only acted out because I was so badly hurt. So, please don't blame him. My brother is the best in the world. The best brother ever. The people who hurt me. It was second brother and second sister. Crown Prince, why don't you catch the bad people? Why are you trying to take my brother away? I have already identified the culprit. If there is nothing else, my brother and I will be leaving now.
Yina, you shouldn't have come here. Your wounds are about to reopen.
It's okay. With brother applying the medicine, Yinner doesn't feel any pain.
Let's go.
Make way, please.
Your Highness, it is my fault for failing to discipline my younger brother. If there is to be punishment, please punish me.
The victim herself has appeared, and she is just a child. If I were to persist in making arrests now, the people would inevitably see me as cold-blooded. Forget it. Vice Minister Tang, since this is a private family matter, it is not appropriate for me to interfere. Vice Minister Tang, handle it yourself.
Respectfully, seeing off His Highness the Crown Prince.
Don't leave yet. It wouldn't be too late to leave after having a meal. Oh dear. How did things turn out like this? Today was supposed to be my Hu R's grand day of celebration. Oh heavens. Master.
Father,
You rebellious brat.
Tang Yi, I'll let you be arrogant for a few more days. Once the Shen Garden Poetry Gathering arrives, I will surely see you crushed to ashen dust.
The wounds are almost fully healed. And you're all dressed up in your new clothes. Excellent. Now, tell your brother, what day is it today?
Today is the day my brother takes the top prize at the poetry gathering.
Good girl. Let's go.
Oh, truly worthy of being my son. Just look at this aura. At the poetry gathering, no one will be a match for my son. Master, at the poetry gathering, my son will surely shine.
Of course. I raised and taught Hua myself. He is now the prestigious new Zhuangyuan, a mere poetry gathering. He will surely stun the entire world. He'll outshine everyone in the land.
Xiao Yi is here. At the gathering later, you must do your best.
As if he's worthy. As long as he doesn't disgrace the Tang family, I'll be thanking the heavens.
everyone. Today's Shenyuan Poetry Gathering is a banquet hosted by the Grand Tutor himself, specifically for Miss Kong, to select a suitable husband. Those competing here today are all of Dayan's finest young talents. How did a loser like him get in?
You there, Tang Yi, do you actually have any real talent?
Real talent? Actually, I do. I was a science student. Writing essays might not be my forte, but research papers, battle plans, weapon assembly, and tactical formations. None of these are difficult for me. As for poetry and lyrics, though they are my weak points, I don't even need to write them myself. Check this out.
I bet you just bought those poems. The person who sold them to you must be the little poet immortal.
A scoundrel who uses others' work just to keep up appearances. Doesn't deserve to stand on the stage.
Is it possible that the little poet immortal you speak of is actually me? Is it possible that the little poet immortal you speak of is actually me?
Bragging without a hint of shame. So, the fourth young master of Tang is the little poet immortal. How impressive. Truly amazing.
Fourth young master Tang, the man Jiang Hong, you wrote, is stirring and full of vigor. But looking at you now, you seem like a total waste. Do you even know how to read? How dare you boast like this? Exactly. Careful not to talk too big, or it'll blow back in your face.
My brother is not bragging. My brother is the little poet immortal. Uncle Xiao can prove it. My brother is the little poet immortal.
Oh, Tang Yi? To keep up the act, you're even using your own little sister. If you were the little poet immortal, I would eat this entire table.
Xiao Ci can testify. Who is Xiao Ci? Step forward and let me see you.
Yeah, show yourself.
The Xiaoxi that Tang Yin mentions happens to be me. Xiaoxi has stepped forward. Now, what were you saying?
Greetings, Your Majesty. May Your Majesty enjoy eternal health and peace.
Shall say, is the emperor?
Uncle Xiao, they all bullied my brother. You must prove it for my brother. My brother really is the little poet immortal.
Very well. I am perfectly at ease. But as for you all, you might not be for much longer. Xiao Sei has stepped forward. What do you want to do now?
Your Majesty, please forgive me. Your Majesty, spare my life. It was all because of him. He's a fraud, pretending to be the little poet immortal. I simply couldn't stand the lie, and that's why. That's why I spoke so out of turn. Everyone here can bear witness.
Everyone can prove it. And who told you that he was an imposter? Tang Yi. Is the little poet immortal?
I told you all a long time ago. My brother is the little poet immortal.
Tang Yi is the little poet immortal. How is this possible? How could Tang Yi be worthy of the title Little Poet Immortal?
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. His Majesty must have made a mistake. His Majesty has definitely mistaken him for someone else.
No, this can't be. Over these past few years, I kept the tightest watch on Tang Yi. Every single day, he didn't even have a moment of spare time. He hasn't even touched a book. He barely knows a handful of characters. How could he possibly be the little poet immortal?
How could he be the little poet immortal? It's impossible.
This is not a dream. I'm finished.
You just said that if Tang Yi were the little poet immortal, you would eat this entire table. What a splendid idea. I shall grant your wish. Guards!
Your Majesty, please forgive me.
Spare his life. Chop the table into pieces and feed them to it. Once he's had his fill, give him 30 strokes of the cane.
Your Majesty, mercy. Have mercy, Your Majesty.
Enough. The little interlude is over. The main event can now begin.
Imperial Father, I feel that this matter...
You feel? To hell with what you feel. Get lost. The very sight of you disgusts me. Lady Kong, the Shen Yuan Poetry Gathering may now officially begin.
Tang Yi, show us what you're truly capable of. I will surely defeat you today.
So what if you're the little poet immortal? I'll fight you to the bitter end.
Since you've all said your piece, I'll stop pretending then. I'm laying my cards on the table. It's not that I'm picking on you specifically. What I mean is, when it comes to poetry and lyrics, every single one of you here is absolute trash. Not convinced? Step up and face me.
Tang Yi, you brat. I suggest you tone down your arrogance.
Tang Hua, don't hold back on my account. Teach this brat a lesson he won't forget. Make sure he understands why his elder brother is superior.
Don't say I didn't warn you. If you're counting on him to suppress me, you're purely dreaming. Furthermore, you're all going to lose miserably. To spare you some dignity, I'll give you a choice. Forfeit now. Admitting defeat now is much better than being crushed under my feet later. It'll be far less painful.
Enough. Cease your bickering. Whether you have true talent will be proven on the field. Lady Kong, the Shen Garden Poetry Gathering. I shall leave the proceedings to you.
At once, Your Majesty. Since His Majesty has given the word, I shall begin without further ado. The theme for today's poetry gathering is indeed related to Shen Garden itself. Shen Garden bears witness to a poignant love story from the previous dynasty. General Lu and Lady Tang Yi of the former dynasty were once a devoted couple, deeply in love and inseparable. However, General Lu's mother feared that Tang Yi would hinder her son's career and cruelly force them to part.
This story sounds very familiar. Isn't this just like Lu, Yu, and Tang Wan?
Before setting out for the war, General Lu revisited Shen Garden, where he had a chance encounter with Lady Tang. Soon after, the general led his troops to the north and eventually perished while fighting valiantly on the battlefield. Upon receiving the tragic news, Lady Tang fell gravely ill and soon followed him to the grave. Such a tragic love story. There are far too few poems on this theme.
I'm doomed. I haven't memorized many love poems.
My prompt is to focus on Miss Tang as she toasted General Lu to bid him farewell. Regarding what was on General Lu's mind, compose a poem or a sea lyric. What is it? Does the little poet immortal think my topic is too simple?
No, not at all. It's just that I actually have something to borrow. Miss Kong, are you certain about this prompt?
Of course. Actually, I really want to know what the regretful General Lu was thinking when he saw Miss Tang for the very last time. What was going through his heart?
Fourth brother, aren't you the little poet immortal? Surely, you must already have something in mind. Why not? Recite it for us? Let everyone here learn from your brilliance.
Young Master Tang is known as the Little Poet Immortal. He must have finished composing it by now.
Since it's ready, why not present it first and enlighten us all?
Oh, I've finished it, alright. But if I make the first move, the rest of you won't stand a chance.
For real? It's only been a few moments. He's finished already?
Impossible. In such a short time, he wouldn't even have time to gather his thoughts.
Stop making a fool of yourself here. His Majesty calls you the little poet immortal, but you really think you're some kind of god?
Who knows how you managed to deceive His Majesty? Getting that title was one thing, but on such an occasion as this, how dare you be so arrogant? You're practically begging for death.
A piece of trash like him deserves to be utterly disgraced and ruined for the rest of his life.
Tang Yi, are you sure you finished?
Of course. I finished it a long time ago.
Since my fourth brother has already finished, why not show it to everyone? I am quite curious, actually. How did my fourth brother, in such a short amount of time, manage to write such exquisite poetry?
Since you've asked for it, I shall oblige. I'll take your path. and leave you with nowhere to go. Miss Kong, I've finished. With a sudden burst of inspiration, I accidentally wrote 2 poems.
I can't take this anymore. Miss Kong, please take a look at what he wrote. It must be complete rubbish. Tell him to get down here quickly so he stops embarrassing himself.
Even his own father can't stand it. That says it all. What he wrote must be a total mess.
If he can actually write 2 masterpieces, I'll eat SH times T while doing a handstand.
I'll head to the palace and become a eunuch.
Since you're all asking for an even harder slap in the face, I'll be happy to oblige. Look.
See? I told you. This guy is a total fraud.
Little poet immortal? Isn't that a bit too arrogant?
Miss Kong, no need to save his dignity. Tang Yi's ruin today is entirely his own doing.
Wait, no. Who told you that Kong Shilan's silence is because I wrote poorly? Is it possible that it's because I wrote too well?
Young Master Tang is right. I was indeed so shocked that I've lost my words. These 2 poems, written by young Master Tang, are definitely for General Liu, of the tragic love between General Liu and Miss Tang. I originally asked for a poem about General Liu's state of mind. When Miss Tang offered him a toast, young Master Tang is incredible. He actually managed to capture Miss Tang's perspective as well, and it is written exquisitely. Either one of these could be a masterpiece for the ages.
Miss Kong, are you mistaken?
I don't believe it. If you're so capable, read the poems aloud. How could he possibly compose 2 immortal masterpieces?
Very well. Since you insist, then I shall recite these 2 lyrics written by the 4th young Master Tang. Listen closely. The first one. The phoenix hairpin. Pink, delicate hands, fair hands, offering yellow wine. Spring fills the city. Willows weep by palace walls. The east wind is cruel. Our past joy has withered. A cup of sorrow. Years of lonely separation. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Spring is as of old, but she has grown thin and vain. Red tear stains soak through her silk handkerchief.
Impossible. Tang Yi, how could he possibly write poetry with such profound imagery? He hasn't even touched a woman's hand. How could he write such a thing?
How could he possibly understand these emotions?
Brilliant. As expected of the man I favor. Magnificent.
Though our solemn vows remain, her love letter is hard to send. Alas, alas, alas.
The little poet immortal. So this is the talent of the little poet immortal. Truly extraordinary. I am in awe.
It turns out he was simply stating the truth. He is now using his talent to prove it. That was a slap in the face for everyone.
He just got lucky. There is nothing to be proud of.
Exactly. It was pure luck. Why don't you all give it a try then? Let's see how your luck holds up. Well?
Tang Yi, don't get too ahead of yourself. Isn't there another poem? I refuse to believe that you can write from a woman's perspective with such brilliance.
Miss Kong, good advice is lost on those hell-bent on ruin. Since they think their dignity is worthless, then let's not show them any mercy.
In that case, I shall recite the second poem. It is the one written from the perspective of Miss Tang. This poem is titled The Phoenix Hairpin. It complements the first one perfectly. Fickle is the world, cruel are the ways of men. Rain at dusk, blossoms easily fall. Morning breeze dries the traces of tears. Wishing to write my heart, I murmur alone by the railing. Hard, hard, hard. Separated now. Today is not like yesterday. A soul sick with grief, swaying like a swing rope. The horn sounds cold as the night fades away. Afraid of being questioned, I swallow my tears and feign joy. Hide, hide, hide.
Hide, hide, hide.
What a masterpiece. The Phoenix Hairpin. What a brilliant little poet immortal. Incredible. General Lu and Miss Tang.
Were clearly so in love, yet they were forcibly torn apart. Star-crossed lovers, unable to be together. It's so heartbreaking.
Tang Yi is so immensely talented. Who was it that just called him a useless waste? What's going on? How can this be? It wasn't supposed to be like this. How could Tang Yi possibly make a comeback?
You scoundrel. It turns out you've been hiding your true self all along. At such a young age, to have such calculating thoughts. How are you worthy of being? The son of me, Tang Jing?
Wait. Do you think I wanted this?
It doesn't matter. I still have Hua Er. I have great faith in this son I personally nurtured. I am very confident in him.
These poems, I could never write them in my entire lifetime. That absolute bastard. I clearly had him, suppressed and pinned down. How could he possibly have a chance to rise up?
How is this possible? Wasn't he a good for nothing? Why isn't he a loser anymore? No matter what, Tang Yi must only serve my interests. If he won't, I will surely destroy him.
Excellent. What a magnificent poem. This deserves a round of applause. Where is the applause? Give Tang Yi a round of applause on my behalf.
You're too kind, everyone. No need for such formalities. After all, this is just a routine performance. Don't be too amazed. I said it just now. I'll walk your path and leave you with no way out. I have to keep my word, don't I?
Be humble. Stay humble for my sake. This fellow here just said that everyone present is nothing but trash. He humiliates you like this, yet he still wants to be your Lord Tang. Even I find that hard to tolerate. You are all disciples of the Emperor, scholars with rank and reputation. How can you let him be so arrogant? Come, defeat him.
Gentlemen, as young Master Tang said before, if he makes his move, you all won't even have a chance to try. I think his words are far too arrogant. All of you can step up now to defeat him. All of you can step up now to defeat him.
So be it if it's embarrassing. I'm bowing out. I admit defeat.
The little poet immortal has immense talent. I humbly admit defeat. Farewell.
A loss is a loss. There's no shame in it. Let's go.
You all.
Oh? Finally, we've reached the scene of brotherly strife. Today, I want to see if Tang Yi, the little poet immortal, is superior, or if it's Tang Hua, the top scholar who achieved the triple first.
After waiting so long, I've been waiting for you. Come on, let me see what you're capable of.
Hua Er, defeat him.
Brother, defeat him. Crush him under your feet.
If he steps down now, his reputation will be utterly ruined. Therefore, his only choice now is to fight to the death. Tang Yi, little poet immortal. You plagiarized my poetry. Does it feel good to be a thief? You plagiarized my poetry. Are you enjoying your stolen fame?
He said it's plagiarism?
Plagiarism?
How could this be?
What on earth? I'm all ready for a showdown, and you pull this trick?
I have been the one, personally coaching and supervising him. Hua Er never wrote these two poems.
Impossible. I came up with the topic on the spot. How could Tang Hua have written them beforehand?
Tang Hua. Oh, Tang Hua. I see I overestimated you. Your tactics are actually so pathetic. Plagiarism? I haven't even settled the score for you plagiarizing me, yet you have the nerve to bite back first.
I was personally appointed by His Majesty as the triple first Zhong Yuan. Would I ever need to copy you? On the contrary, A few days ago, while I was preparing for Miss Kong's prompt and writing my poetry, you stole my manuscript. And now you're here spouting such nonsense. You are the real plagiarist.
So it turns out those two poems by Tang Yi were both stolen.
Then, why did I even admit defeat? I actually yielded to a mere plagiarist.
Plagiarism is shameful, little poet immortal. My foot. Exactly. He's simply a disgrace to Great Yan's literary circle.
My brother did not plagiarize. Only dirty dogs plagiarize.
Enough. Stop arguing, all of you. Tang Yi, what is this about plagiarism?
What's going on? He just can't handle losing. The poem he used during the palace examination, the admonitory poem, was actually stolen from me, but he used that very poem to get His Majesty to appoint him as the triple first Zhuang Yuan. That is why he is so brazenly framing me for plagiarism. After all, between a nameless little poet immortal and a triple first Zhuang Yuan, handpicked by His Majesty, it's obvious to anyone with eyes who they should believe.
Shut your mouth. This is a slanderous accusation. Do you have any idea? When Tang Hua composed that admonitory poem, all of us were present. Am I right? Who says he plagiarized it?
Tang Yi, about the cautionary poem, is it really plagiarism? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? As it happens, I actually do. In fact, the title of this poem is Old Prince Fu Recalls the Humiliation of Jinkang. It was when the prince went outside the city to inspect the 36 camps of the capital that I presented it to him.
This is the poem Tang Yi gave to Prince Fu. How is that possible?
Who is the newly crowned top scholar? Get your ass out here. Prince Fu.
It really is Prince Fu. Prince Fu actually showed up.
It's Prince Fu.
Could it be true? So Tang Hua really plagiarized the poem Tang Yi wrote for Prince Fu?
No way. If that's true, that's the crime of deceiving the emperor.
Prince Fu. It really is Prince Fu. Recalling the humiliation of Jinkang, he personally tore apart over 100 Beatty invaders. He is a truly ruthless man.
Messing with Tang Yi is one thing, but messing with Prince Fu? That's a death wish. Tang Yi, you set me up.
That's right. I am setting you up. Didn't I tell you this would happen? And you still ask such a moronic question?
Tang Yi did warn me back then. I just didn't believe him at the time. I never expected it would actually be true.
Tang Hua, you provoked me so recklessly, wasn't it? Because you're the top scholar handpicked by His Majesty? That's why you felt so invincible. After all, His Majesty can do no wrong, but you have all overlooked one thing. The one in the wrong was never His Majesty. Who do you think you are? How could you be worthy of His Majesty, defying the world and risking universal condemnation, just to pay the price for your mistakes?
There is only one person who can save me now, and that is Tang Yi. As long as he plays along with me, I can turn this crisis around. Xiao Yi, I know I was wrong. I apologize to you. I shouldn't have plagiarized your poems, and I certainly shouldn't have used them to move against you. I'm begging you, please help me. Xiao Yi, we are brothers after all. Blood is thicker than water. We share the same roots. Help me out. I promise I will never steal your poems or cross you ever again. Tang Yi, for this humiliation today, I will surely repay you 10,000-fold in the future.
You've misunderstood one thing. In my eyes, you and I have never been rivals. To be my rival, you aren't even on my level yet. The reason I chose today to show my talents to the entire capital wasn't to show off. I simply wanted certain people to know, don't mess with me. If you do, the consequences will be severe.
Tang Yi, don't push it too far. We are all one family. Do you really have to make this a matter of life and death? It's the Tang family's reputation you're ruining. Father will never forgive you for this.
Begging me is useless. How about this? I'll plead with His Highness on your behalf. This junior greets Your Highness. Your Highness, Top Scholar Tang asked me to inquire if today's matter could be put behind us and spare his life.
Spare his life and death are not for me to decide. Top Scholar Tang, how did my old Prince Fu recalls the shame of Jin Kong suddenly become your poem of admonition? Care to explain that to me?
A plagiarist like you has utterly disgraced every scholar in the world.
This is absolutely impossible. How did it come to this? The son I valued most is actually a despicable villain. He is a manipulative hypocrite. The son I look down on most is the one who is truly learned, the one with true brilliance.
This can't be. My Hua is so outstanding. How could he possibly plagiarize the poems of that useless waste? Hua, I've done so much for you. How could you let me down? How dare you disappoint your mother? Hua E.
Brother, how could you? It's over.
Everything is ruined now.
Tang Hua, I will ask you only once. The poems from the palace examination, did you plagiarize them from Tang Yi?
Your Majesty, I know I was wrong. I beg your Majesty for mercy. I was possessed by a moment of madness, and that's why I stole Tang Yi's poems. Your Majesty, I beg for your Majesty's grace. I will never dare to do it again.
Tang Yi, what they committed is the crime of deceiving the Emperor. It is a capital offense. Tell me, how should I handle this?
Your Majesty, since this is a case of deceiving the sovereign, it is naturally a capital offence. They should all be executed accordingly. Leave not a single soul alive.
Is that what I meant? With a great battle imminent, I wanted you to talk me out of it, just to give them a scare.
Now that war is on the verge of breaking out. The nation is in dire need of every talent. Your humble servant implores your Majesty, please spare their lives.
Very well. Then today, for the sake of the old general, I shall spare your lives. I will only fine you 2 years' salary as punishment. But I have one condition. The supplies for the northern border must be delivered within 3 days. Should there be any delay, it shall be prosecuted as high treason. Tang Jing,
Your servant is here.
for the sake of the little poet fairy, I spare you from death, but you are demoted by 3 ranks, pending further review of your conduct.
Your servant. Thanks, Your Majesty, for your immense grace.
Guards, post a notice to the entire realm. Tanghua is stripped of all honors and titles, demoted to a commoner, and shall never be employed for life.
Your Majesty, I beg your Majesty for mercy. Your Majesty, I won't dare do it again.
Quiet.
As for the rest of you, Tangs, your family matters. Should be handled by yourselves. If any further trouble reaches my ears, Tang Jing,
Your servant is here.
you shall never return to the capital for the rest of your life.
Your servant obeys your decree.
Enough. I hereby announce the champion of the Shenyuan poetry meet is Tang Yi. Young Lady Kong, as for your proposal, I have considered it. Regarding your own marriage, you may decide for yourself.
I, your humble servant, thank your Majesty for your grace.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Since I have come to this world, I will not only live with dignity, but also live with absolute glory. Today is only the first step. The future Tang Yi will only reach greater heights